Welcome back, YouTubers. I'm the Average Collector, and here's the video you've been waiting for, my PlayStation 3 collection. And as you can see, it's one of my largest game collections that I own. I put so many hours and time into my PlayStation 3 because that was a console that started me right back into gaming, because I played games as a child, played all the Nintendo consoles, all the PlayStation consoles up to PlayStation 2, and then like the early life of PlayStation 2, I stopped playing video games, and I didn't come back until games such as Guitar Hero and Rock Band pulled me into PS3. I still have a couple of the Rock Band games. I have the Beatles and Metallica, but I'm not sure where I put the games to those at. They're somewhere. But anyway, let's get to looking at my collection, and I'm going to go really quickly since I have so much here. So starting off with, I got the collector's edition, which was really expensive at the time, of Skyrim. So this is Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and this has been ported over to so many consoles. I'd love to have it for my Nintendo Switch for portability purposes, because this is such an amazing game. This came with a bonus DVD and a map right here. So here's the game and here's the DVD. Awesome video game, still love Skyrim. Bethesda's best game ever right here. Besides some of their older Skyrim games, of course, you know, like Morrowind and all that, Oblivion. I think that, though I enjoyed this one the most. This is the one I enjoyed the most. Next is Gran Turismo 5. I put a lot of hours into this game. Loads of fun. Love car racing games. Got Lord of the Rings. Lego. So this is like playing through the entire movie, but in Lego form. This is awesome because I've known about Lord of the Rings since I was a young girl, because my father had the books by I think, I don't know if it's J.J.R. Tolkien or Tolkien. But anyways, he had those books by him, and we grew up on the animated movies of the Lord of the Rings, where they put two of the books into one animated film, and they didn't do the third book for some reason. But that we also had the Hobbit animated film and Return of the King. So I grew up on all of those films, as well as Fire and Ice, which was another animated, like the guy who did the drawings for the comic book for Conan the Barbarian. It was that art style for Fire and Ice, and Thomas Kincaid did art on that film of Fire and Ice. If you haven't seen that movie, check it out. But I grew up on the animated films to this. Then when they remade them, Peter Jackson did it, and he did it great to detail, just like the books. Put almost everything in there. Made 3-hour movies. It was like 2 hours, and then he came out with even longer editions, which I own, I think. But anyways, enough of that. I just love this. I love Lord of the Rings, so I can talk about it forever. But yeah, this is the video game. It's so cool that you get to play out movie scenes right here, just like the movie. So awesome, love it. Next is The Hobbit by Lego. I just really love these. These are so awesome. Yeah, it makes me want to play through these again. There's so many games I love to play. I want to play that again. And another Lego, Jurassic World, because I also love the Jurassic Park first film. I actually like all the sequels as well, but the first one is amazing, as always. There's that epic chase. Yeah, that movie was killer. I remember seeing it with a friend of mine and her boyfriend in the movie theater. That's no longer around anymore, but we do have other theaters. But anyways, 4 Jurassic Adventures, 1 colossal video game. so you can experience all of the movies in video game format here. I haven't got around to playing this yet, but I will because I love Jurassic Park. Moving on to Star Wars, The Complete Saga by LEGO. Awesome video games right here. They were on the PlayStation 2 and then they ported them on over to PS3. So there you go, it says kick some brick through episode 1 to episode 4. Absolutely love this. And here is Star Wars The Force Unleashed. There's Star Killer here. I have yet to play this game yet. I know that it was really popular at the time. But one of these days I'll get around to playing this. Now moving back into more of my Yakuza games right here. Got Yakuza 4. I played halfway through this and I need to complete the rest of it. But this is now remastered on my PlayStation 4 game pack of Yakuza games. So now I can play it remastered on my PlayStation 4, which that's probably how I'll play it. But this is still cool. And for my collection, I love having this. I love the art book, the art style of this art book. This is the first game that I played of Yakuza that got me into buying the rest of them. Years ago was Yakuza 3. I played and beat this game. And you're in Okinawa in this game. Beautiful island. Love Kazuma Kiryu. He's such a badass. Kicks some butt. Now these are the spin-offs of Yakuza, where you have characters like Kazuma Kiryu. This playing, I forgot who he was. I don't know if he's supposed to be, I forgot. I used to know the guy's name that he was playing. This is in the feudal period of Japan, and I really want them to port these over into English language, all the ones that they did here in the feudal era of Japan. They really need to do it, especially since Ghost of Tsushima is such a big hit. Okay, Sega, you need to listen. Port this over so I can understand the story. This is, I used to know the title of this. This is Kinzan. Ryo ga Gotoku. Okay, that's the name of this. Ryo ga Gotoku Kinzan. So, yeah, I knew I could remember the title. Love the look here. Look at this. And the booklet, you got to see this booklet, okay? It's all in color. I love the Japanese products, and they lovingly put things in color that I totally miss from, you know, the PlayStation 2 and 3 eras. Oh yeah, there's the characters in the back. This is so cool. Look at that. And I love their text. This is just so cool. So, yeah, Ryo ga Gotoku Kinzen. And there was another one that they had made too. I don't know if they made 2 or 3, but I want them all remastered, re-released, and ported over into English language so we can read the subtitles and play this game, because I really want it. And I got this just because I love the way it looked. I already have the game right here. This is the US language version, US version versus the Japanese here. I just love the way the case looked. I love the, you know, the Japanese calligraphy, you know. I just love how they write. It's beautiful. The language is beautiful. And there he is. I have to admit, he's handsome. I love Kazuma Kiryu. And I also like Majima a lot. So here's another beautiful in color art, you know, not art book, but you know, this the directions, how to use the game, how to play the game, whatever. Directions and all that. Oh, and oh yeah, there's the characters. Had to get to that page. There's Majima. Crazy Majima. I remember him. He called Kazuma Aniki. But yeah, great video game. Let's move on to what's next. Let me get these out of the way. These are the other games that got me into playing a lot of my PlayStation 3 console, and that's the Assassin's Creed series. Again, I have shared my PlayStation 4 collection already. I'll link it in this video as well as the previous video. So be sure to check that out and you'll see what I have on PlayStation 4. But this is an amazing game. I played the hell out of this game. I would just walk around and kill all the guards and all the bodies would pile up. You know, it was after I beat the game. I just kept coming back to this game because of what you could do. Just for fun, I'd do that because it's just funny. You know, it's a video game. But anyways, it was like really super realistic. And this is when they moved on from doing Prince of Persia and decided to do Assassin's Creed. And I think it was a great move for them. So this had a lot of glitches and whatnot. It wasn't perfect. Wasn't like really well received. They kind of complained about it, the critics or whatever. But it wasn't that bad. I enjoyed it. I liked the game. It got me hooked on Assassin's Creed. And this was with Altair and Ezio. I love Ezio. He was the best Assassin's Creed protagonist ever, is Ezio. Yeah, Ezio Auditore da Firenze. He was suave and handsome and all that. I bought this edition in a box set, which came with a figure, which is in my cabinet over there, and it came with this bonus content. And I just left the bonus content in here because that's where I wanted to keep it when I want to pull it out and watch the content on that. Really, I put a lot of hours into this game. Beat it. I beat all of the Assassin's Creed games except for the ones on the later ones, the newest ones on PS4. Love this game totally. This is amazing. And they base everything on real people and history. So when it started with this one, we were in the Renaissance era of Italy. This one had Leonardo Da Vinci in it, which was a lot of fun. He helped you in the game. And you get to use one of his creations that he had made where you can fly. This one I also got in a box set with a figure of Ezio. And I have the bonus content here, DVD. Yeah, I was in love with these games. I still love them. Fond memories playing them. Played this one and I didn't like it as much. I didn't like some of the game style changes they did. It was like that little mini game thing that you play where you're taking out people coming. It's kind of like a strategy game type of thing. I didn't really care for that style that they put in there, but I played it and I beat this nonetheless. It wasn't one of my favorite games though. And I was super hyped for this one because they hyped this one up because I thought, oh, I get to battle alongside the American soldiers and the American Revolution. And I get to fight alongside George Washington. And there's Benjamin Franklin and, you know, all the important figureheads in America. But it was a letdown because it wasn't what I expected. I had my hopes high for this one. It's not a horrible game, though. I did play it and play through it and beat the whole entire game. I just got the regular edition, and because I pre-ordered it, I got the Steelbook, which is right here. You know, I got the game in my other case. I didn't want to tear up this case, so yeah, I got the Steelbook. I did get this in a box set because I do have a figure of Connor with his If I can pan up here, if you look, I'll point him out. You can barely see him. He's by C-3PO. But that's Connor right here where I'm putting my finger. You can just barely see him. I don't know. I don't think, yeah, I can zoom in. Let me zoom in. So there he is. You can see him. He's right there. I made it blurry. But yeah, that's Connor. Enough of my messy house. Let's get back to my games here. All right, this one I started to play when I first got it and just played it like maybe less than an hour, and then I just stopped playing. I guess I was getting Assassin's Creed fatigue, you know, because it's coming out once per year. And this came out at the same time as Black Flag, so I did play Black Flag, but I got it on PlayStation 4. That was my first game for my PlayStation 4 was Black Flag by Assassin's Creed. And I absolutely loved that game and played it, but this one I just never picked up and finished, so, you know, I've given myself a rest on Assassin's Creed. I go back and forth to it once in a while, but yeah, there's this one. I do have another one too, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's on my PlayStation 4, sorry, and that's Syndicate. So, yeah, I'll link the video to PS4 Collection in this description of this video. So here is my Batman Arkham Asylum video game. This is the one where you can play it in 3D or 2D. And I love that lenticular design on this. This was the game of the year by Game Informer, and I can tell why. This was an awesome video game. I played through this game 2 or 3 times, beat it. And Mark Hamill is the Joker. Of course, you know, Mark Hamill is Luke from Star Wars. And in the animated TV series, Mark did the voice for the Joker. There's the 3D glasses there. There's the disc. And this is the last, I did get the other Batman game after Arkham City. It had Deadshot in it, but I wasn't a fan. That was the only part I didn't like about that game, was fighting Deadshot. It took me a whole day into the next day. You know, I stopped playing after so long, and I picked it up the next day, and then I finally beat Deadshot. But anyways, love this game, Arkham Asylum. I like this one maybe slightly more than the first Batman right here, than the Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum, of course, is cool. A lot of comic books based on Arkham Asylum, so this is cool, but I liked being in Gotham City. So going all over Gotham instead of being just in Arkham Asylum. But yeah, these 2 games are praiseworthy, and now they're advertising for PlayStation 5 the Arkham, no, I don't know if it's Arkham Knights, which has like the Vigilantes, Robin, Batgirl, and some other characters. But yeah, praiseworthy games, should be played if you haven't played them. Amazing. And then of course, I always played through Quantum Dreams games. The only ones I haven't played through is the one about the androids. Become Human or something. I need to play that. I think that's what it's called. But this is the one that has Ellen Page in it and Willem Dafoe. And I played through it. I enjoyed the game. Great story. A great capture of what Willem Dafoe looks like. I mean, look like real, you know, the graphics were great at the end of the era of PS3. It's just as good, right on par almost as, you know, it's hard to tell late PS3 game cycle with PS4. You know, PS4 was slightly better, of course, but yeah. This is the Steelbook edition with Ellen Page there on the front. And there's the disc. And that's the inside of it. Yeah, enjoyed this game. Oh, also loved BioShock Infinite. I never played the first 2 BioShock video games, which just has the original game on it. Never played the ones where you're under the ocean. I'm gonna have to, but I love this one because you're in Cloud City, which is really based on some American dreams back in the 1900s about living in a cloud city, so that's really based on reality. So I thought that was cool, and I really love this. Great game, beautiful setting. This had a interchangeable sleeve, you know, you could put on, you turn it around and use the other side. I guess, I don't think I had the season pass. Anyways, this had 2 things, but this really didn't have spaces for 2. I think I just put it in here for some reason. Anyway, yeah, that's BioShock Infinite. I absolutely recommend this game. Sleeping Dogs. Incredible game. The people who used to do the true crime video games changed over the title for this one and called it Sleeping Dogs. And this is set in Hong Kong. I love this game so much. It's like a Grand Theft Auto, but completely different. You're an undercover cop. And I love the setting. And you do kickboxing, MMA style fighting, whatever you want to call it. Great game. Highly, highly recommend this game. And it has been put on PS4. And this is the version I played. And now for the PS3 exclusive game, God of War. So this is God of War 3. Played through this, beat it. I always had difficulties with God of War and not being able to get through certain levels. But with this one, I beat it completely. And they still had a colored booklet there. This I got with Pandora's Box. Okay, here is God of War Ascension. I've been meaning to play it and just never got around to playing this one yet. Now, of course, I played through these 2, the first 2 that were on PlayStation 2, God of War and God of War 2. Classic Colossus that you battle in the second game. Oh my gosh, there he is. There's the Colossus of Rhodes. Oh my gosh, that's just cool. Ancient Greece. Now, I could go so far in these games and I would get stuck, but yeah, played these, love them. I'd have to get help from my nephew once in a while. And here are the PSP portable games that they went ahead and ported over to PS3. So got Chains of Olympus and Ghosts of Sparta. The Origins Collection. I have like a soundtrack to one of these games too. All right, I'm gonna pause this and move on to the next batch of games. Okay, getting close to the end of my PlayStation 3 collection. Absolutely enjoyed Medal of Honor, the limited edition video game. I played through this about 4 times. It also has the original Medal of Honor Frontlines, where you storm the beach of Normandy, which Call of Duty redone with the World War II game on PlayStation 4 that I played. But I absolutely love this because I was in Afghanistan, being like a modern, you know, a modern shooter. So I just like being over there, and it was like being there in Afghanistan and fighting and stuff. So I enjoyed it. You know, live out a fantasy of being a soldier with not really having to do it. You know, go out there and be there. So you can live out your fantasies and not really have to go do that, because I really wouldn't want to. I love this game to death. Played this and beat it like 3 or 4 times. Loved the setting, just a lot of fun, really addictive gameplay, and crazy bad guy here that everyone loved. This dude here, he was insane. I think his name was Voss or something like that, I forgot. But yeah, I love this game. Pretty awesome. My favorite Far Cry game anyway. This one right here. LA Noire. Played this about 2 times, 2 or 3. And the facial captures were incredible for the time. I got this like as a special edition or something, come with a badge pursuit challenge. And it came with all these DLCs. I got several of them. The Consul's Car, the Naked City. And I thought I had more than that, but I guess that was it. Thought I had several of these. But anyways, that's what I got. There's the game. And I like this. It's different. You get to be a detective in the 1940s, you know, murder mysteries. You solve it and see if people are lying to you and stuff like that. Rockstar Games. Now for the incredible Uncharted series, which is, you know, exclusive to the PlayStation. I've got them in, you know, backwards. So start with the third game right here that I got as a steelbook with a figure of Nathan Drake and all that. And I think I have the soundtrack, which is right here. And I played this game to death several times, multiple times. You know, I had a lot of fun with the PS3 era. Same with this game. I really played the Uncharted series to death like I did with a lot of the games that I have here in my collection. I played them a lot. And this is the Game of the Year edition. I had the regular edition, but I thought the Game of the Year edition would be cool to have in my collection to keep. I think I have the soundtrack to this somewhere in a jewel case. And the very first game, Drake's Fortune, which got me started on playing these action games. Treasure Hunter, like Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider. They just had it all right, and it was fun. There's some people that really hated this game and didn't understand the concept and said it really wasn't fun, too much shooting, too long of battle sequences, just made the game draw out. I mean, I guess I can kind of see that it was kind of like exhausted a little bit because they thought it was short on story, but I enjoyed the story in each of these games. I played all these games a lot, all three of them, but I probably played these two more than the first one. I probably played this one 3 times. I played these probably 5. All right, Grand Theft Auto 5. Played and beat this. Had a lot of fun playing online because it was free to play online on PS3. I'm sure there's still people still playing online for free on PS3, I would hope. So I got that and the little booklet. I got the money bag. I didn't buy it together all in a set, but I got the steelbook separately in the money bag pouch and stuff, which I have in my Grand Theft Auto 4 lockbox. So it's really cool. Love these games, of course. Love Grand Theft Auto. You get to play 3 people. Crazy Trevor here. Michael. You know, like all the guys. I like playing all the guys. So, awesome video game. Enjoyed playing through this one too. Episodes from Liberty City. I enjoyed the Ballad of Gay Tony a lot. I did play The Damned. The Lost and the Damned as well. But I liked the glitzy glamour lifestyle and stuff in the gameplay of Ballad of Gay Tony. So yeah, this comes with a little booklet and poster. Great games. Love the PS3 era Grand Theft Auto games. Played the hell out of this one. I've got the special edition with the tote bag, the soundtrack, the lockbox. I thought that was so cool at the time. I didn't do any unboxing videos back at that time, which I probably should have done, but I never did. Oh yeah, this is my cheat codes, my cheat sheet codes for just running around. I completed the game, and I would just run around and cause havoc in the game. So I got those cheat codes that I've kept. And the little booklet here, just like the other ones. I really love these. They're just so cool. For Liberty City, let me get my cheat sheet back in there. But yeah, a lot of fun times playing this. Just didn't like the constant phone calls by your friends and by Roman. And San Andreas on PS3. Here it is. And I played some of that. This has been upscaled quite a bit from the PS2 version. I was playing the PlayStation 2 version. But yeah, I can play it on PS3. Absolutely love Red Dead Redemption. I had the original Red Dead without the zombie part on here, but I thought this was such a cool cover with the foil, you know, where it has the original Red Dead and then the Undead Nightmare thing, game pack on here. But absolutely love this. I probably need to hunt down the original just so I could have the original cover again. But I like the little game manual in this one, and just love that, the way it looked. It was Game of the Year edition. I played this probably 7 or 10 times through and beat him each time, of course. I really love that. Love John Marston. Great protagonist. So here is the little book. Here's the map. I played through the Undead Nightmare once. Played through and enjoyed it. Just played that one once. So I like the main story the best, even though the Undead Nightmare is interesting. But look at that art and the color in this. I love it. Multiplayer. I did play multiplayer on this for a little bit. Just run around and aimlessly terrorize other people in game mode. No, they terrorize me more like it than me terrorizing them. But look at that. Advertising LA Noire. But yeah, I need the original game cover for this again. I don't know if I can find it. It's kind of hard to find now. But yeah, I need to get it as well just to have it for my collection. Love this game so much. And I love the second addition to Red Dead Redemption 2. Enjoyed this game as well, Elite Sniper. This one got me into playing the sniper video games. So there is the bonus content where you can take out Hitler. Has some gory graphics and stuff in it when you shoot people. But I really love that. Awesome video game during World War II era Germany. I think they re-released this. But I think this is on the Switch. Oh my gosh, I need to get this on the Switch. I'll have to remember that for portability. So here's the other game I was talking about, a Hitman, that I have all the other games right here. I have Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, Contracts, and Blood Money. So all 3 games right here in HD on PS3. So yeah, I have only this one on PS2. All right, down to the last game I have for PS3, and that is Metal Gear Solid, the Legacy Collection, 1987 to 2012. And it comes with a little book that I do have. I would just have to grab the book. But this is a classic PlayStation game. Metal Gear Solid. It all started on the PlayStation 1. And then later on they ported the games over to Xbox and all that stuff too. So it wasn't just strictly for PlayStation, but at the time it was a PlayStation game. So there's Solid Snake. I liked Snake Eater. That game is wicked. But this has all the games right here, as you can see, from the early 80s all the way to Metal Gear Solid 2. I was wondering if it also had the games from the portable PSP on here. And I'm thinking, I don't know, there's Snake Eater right there. I was thinking this one was like one of the portable ones. Peace. I don't know if it's called Peace Walker or something. I'm not having a hard time reading that. But yeah, I'll have to look through this again. But I do have the little book for this. So Big Boss talking there. But yeah, 1987 to 2012, Konami with Kojima. As you know, he left Konami and he did that. I played some of that game. One with Norman Reedus in it. Okay, and there we go. There's the disc, the games, and this is the Metal Gear Solid 4. So there we go. I can't think of the name of that game, but I was playing it. Oh God, I can't believe I forgot the name to it, but it's just a new game that came out. But anyways, this is my collection of PlayStation 3. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And tell me what your favorite games on the PlayStation 3 are in the comments below. And don't forget to check the description, because I will link my PlayStation 4 collection in case you haven't seen that. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And game on. While I was at it filming my PlayStation 3 collection, I was going to share my really small PC game collection because I don't have a really powerful enough PC to play these games like this. But I have Medal of Honor Pacific Assault because I always wanted to play in the Pacific Theater of World War II. I hope that they would like sometime remaster these and put them out on PlayStation 4. That'd be cool if EA would do that. You know, they could do that with this, remaster it, put it out, or make just whole new games based in the Pacific arena, and also do one on the Korean War. Would be really awesome. Yeah, that's the PC stuff here. It comes with the map. I'm not sure what was behind here. Oh, just some other things, the sweepstakes. But yeah, that's the Pacific Assault. I think I only played like a little tiny bit through this a long time ago. Because I'm not too good. I like console games better than PC games. But I can play The Sims on the PC. It's made for PC. And here's Euro Truck Simulator 2 because I love the truck driving simulators. They're really relaxing and fun. In real life, it wouldn't be relaxing, but in the game world, it is. I haven't got a chance to play the Euro Truck, but I thought it'd be cool to drive all over Europe whenever I feel like doing that again. And then this is the one I have played and uploaded videos from it to this channel. So I have videos of me playing American Truck Simulator. And if you want to watch me play it, the videos are up here on the channel. Just search for it and you'll find them. And this is the gold edition. I think this comes with a poster. And there it is. There's the cab of a big rig right there. American Truck Simulator. And this is really cool. I mean, it makes you really feel like you're really driving through America. So I know I'd love this one. You know, just be driving. There's, in part, like, I think it's Europe, they drive on the right side of the road like America. And in the UK, they drive on the left side of the road. That would be some kind of tricky driving. But that is my PC collection of video games, which is not a lot because, as I said, I'm not really good with PC games. It'd be great if these kind of games could be put on a console and played like they are on a PC. That would be incredible, all those games. But that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Game on.